Welcome back to the channel, guys. Now, one thing we're going to talk about today is belts. A real belt versus a fake belt. We're going to show you the differences and how they can sometimes fool you to think it's the actual belt. This one here says Mitsubishi on it. This one here says Mitsubishi on it. It also says the size of the belt. Same with this one. They look almost identical, but they're not. One of these is very different from the other. One of these is an actual OEM CF Moto belt. The other one is a knockoff from China. I went ahead and I ordered one from eBay, I ordered one from Amazon, and I ordered one from Wish, and I even ordered one from another Chinese website. I have all of those, but we're only going to show you one because they were all the same belt sold by a bunch of different people. I'm going to go over the differences and why you should stay away from the fake belts. Now, a lot of you know here at R.N.G Performance, we only push the OEM belt. We strive to say the OEM belt is the best. Some of you think we do it because it lines our pockets. Some of you think we do it because we make the most absolute money. I'm here to tell you the truth behind that today. And I'm going to tell you that we are not lining our pockets selling the OEM belt. What I am going to tell you is that we could make more money selling the knockoff belt. We could also make more money selling the other belts such as, Gates, all of them guys. Ultimax, we could make more money. We could put more money in our pockets by selling you those belts instead of the OEM belt. Why do we not line our pockets? Well, because I'd rather have you on the phone with me the least possible. If I sell you a junk belt and you take it home, put it in, and your machine is shuddering and jerky and you just blew a belt or whatever, you're going to be on the phone with me, which takes time away from me and other customers that I could be making money on. But instead, I'd be troubleshooting a junk belt with you. And I'm sure most of you can respect this in my business decision to just sell quality stuff. That way I can spend more time with other customers to grow and build my business instead of spending it with you who purchased a crappy belt from me. And that's how you make real money, is by selling good quality products, because the customer support that we offer, I don't like to utilize that time with garbage stuff. So that is the truth on why we sell OEM belts. Yes, I make less money selling the OEM belt than I do an aftermarket belt or even this fake Chinese knockoff belt. But at the end of the day, I actually made more because I didn't have to deal with unhappy customers. That's just the truth, and I hope you guys can see it for what it is. Now, a couple of things we're going to go over today, and we're going to show you. This right here is the fake belt. It says Mitsubishi on it. I'm going to get an up-close picture. It says Mitsubishi on it, and it has the letters and the numbers. This right here is the OEM belt. It also says the same thing. See if I can get them facing the whatever direction. Yeah, so say the same thing. Now the differences are the good belt, it actually has the worst looking lettering on it. It's, just messed up or whatever. The aftermarket belt has nice, bright, good looking lettering on it. But there are some key differences aside from that and the way that the font is on the fake versus the real. Also, you'll see red numbers off to the belt. The real belt has the red numbers. If you bought a Mitsubishi belt and it does not have the red writing off to the end of it. I'll get close-ups here as well. You have wasted money on a fake knockoff belt. I don't want to break your heart or anything like that, but it's the truth. You wasted money on a knockoff belt. Now, aside from the characteristics, the knockoff belt is super soft, super flimsy. Look how flimsy this is versus the OEM belt. Look. You don't want that. That's trash. That's trash. You do not want this belt inside your CVT case flopping around. Yes, they do move naturally, but you want less movement as possible. This is the aftermarket belt, and it's just super soft, super flimsy, where this one is a lot more firmer. That's what you want. Also, let's talk gearing, because between the two belts, you're going to get different gear ratios. Right here, I got my set of calipers from Mac. Let me zero it out. The OEM belt, 34.52, 34 on the dot, 33.57, 33.58, and so forth. You're not going to have an even measurement around the belt regardless, but it's going to be close. Now, 36, hold on, let's settle down. 36.56, 36.93, 34.84, 35.82, 34.86. So the OEM belt is far more consistent across it than this cheap knockoff is, okay? Now again, you're not gonna have exact even numbers across the belt, but they should be very close. As you see this one here, it's all over the place. It's way off. And that's bad. Now, another thing, this is wider than the stock belt. You do not want a wider belt than stock, because then performance drops off. It changes gear ratios and where the belt's at, perspective in the clutch. You don't want that. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. So that's just other things. Also, these belts are not as durable as the OEM belt. The OEM belt, I know guys, I know it's more expensive. We do have the best pricing on the OEM belts, for sure. Hands down best pricing. Dealers are upwards of $300. We're $229 or $239 or something like that on the OEM belts. So we're way lower than them. And I get it, guys. It's like paying for two of the knockoff belts or aftermarket belts, like a Gates. Gates are what, like $130? So it's almost like paying for two of those. I get it, guys. I get it. But the performance, the quality, all of that in the OEM belt, it's worth the extra money. Trust me, you do not want to be out on a trail when this thing gives out. This, you're going to be able to trust it. Mitsubishi is who makes the OEM belts. Mitsubishi, in my personal opinion, is one of the best belt manufacturers in the world. I mean, for CVTs anyway. I can't stress it enough. I have other videos that explain why I like the OEM belts and why not to waste your money on the aftermarket stuff that's out there. Now, I'm also going to say this belt here is pretty much the same as some of the other belts out there on the market with a different branding on it. So you can find this belt, honestly, you could find this belt for all the way as low as about $60. It's junk. It's just, now, would it get you out of the woods? Sure. I mean, maybe, get one of these, use it as a spare. Sure. It's no different than a donut in your car, If you want to spend money on one of these just to have it, to get you out of a pinch if you ever need it or something, because let's be honest, all belts are prone to breaking. The OEM belts are the strongest. But If you want something that'll get you out of a pinch, sure, why not? Go for it. You know what I mean? Get one just to have it, you know, toss it in, get out of the woods and go get a real belt. But that'd be fine, you know, go for it. I don't do that. I wouldn't trust this thing even then, but maybe, I guess, maybe. Look, it's even all messed up there on the edge. Anyway, I hope this video helps you in any type of way. Please leave me a like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. God bless. If you need belts or any CF Moto needs, www.rngperformance.net.